I'm Mark Bennett for UWBadgers.com. The Wisconsin volleyball team takes to the road to open up Big Ten play this season, traveling to Northwestern on Friday and then Illinois on Sunday. I caught up with Illinois native Ellen Chapman as well as senior Alexis Mitchell and head coach Pete Waite to ask them what the weekend holds. Here is sophomore outside hitter Ellen Chapman. Ellen, you're from Glenview, pretty close to Evanston. What does it mean to be able to go home and play essentially in your backyard where you come from?
It's going to be really nice to see my family and friends. They're all going to come out to support our team. So it should be a good game.
You were in their shoes just a year ago. How do you prepare some of the first years to play in a hostile environment, playing on the Big Ten now that they probably didn't see playing in non-conference play?
You really just have to block the fans out because a lot of the schools, they have rowdy fans. They'll yell at you. They'll say stuff to take your mind off the game and stuff, but you just got to focus on what you need to do.
Do you remember the jitters from being your freshman that you can give advice to the freshmen this year?
Yes, I remember my first couple of games. I was so nervous on the court. Like even if there weren't that many fans there, especially when the fans came, I was so nervous. But after a while, you get used to it. You get more into the team. You start talking more, and it gets your mind off who's watching.
Here is senior middle blocker Alexis Mitchell. Alexis, where would you say the team's confidence is right now?
I think our confidence is pretty high. We've gone 12-1 in preseason, which is really good for us, and it's a turnaround from last year. We know that we're getting better, and we know that everyone in the Big Ten has done really well in their preseason too, but we're pretty proud of what we've done and accomplished so far.
Illinois is always a pretty big draw, and certainly for Big Ten play, you can expect a big crowd. What sort of atmosphere do you expect when you go to Champaign to play?
They always have a big turnout. It's a smaller gym than what we're used to playing in, so it gets pretty packed, but it's one of the better atmospheres to play in my opinion. We love having a lot of fans around, and their fans aren't terrible, but it makes it a lot more fun to have people there watching.
Here with head coach Pete Waite. Coach, Northwestern is an undefeated team this season. How do you feel that the Badgers stack up against the Wildcats coming into play this weekend?
Well, we stacked up pretty well, but obviously they're a strong team. You know, they've faced everybody in the preseason so far and stood tall with every opponent. So we know them a lot from last year. They're a solid team, well-coached team, good environment to play in. So, you know, we're going to be ready to go.
Illinois is a top 20 team again. What sort of challenges do you expect when you play the Illini year in, year out?
Well, they're just solid. They're consistent. But they have had a lot of changes in their lineup from last year. The two main changes, two major All-Americans on the outside are gone. So they're going to have to be a little different team out there. So we're excited going to that environment. It's one of the best in the Big Ten.
All right, thanks, Coach. Match time is 7 p.m. Friday against the Wildcats at Welsh Ryan Arena in Evanston, and Sunday at 1 p.m. in Huff Hall in Champaign. Sunday will be televised live on BTN.com. For UWBadgers.com, I'm Mark Bennett.